Alright, for any of you guys tuning in right now, I'm hoping the stream works out okay. I'm having some weird issues. I think I might have a bad memory module. I'm getting like random shutdowns, and the post light I'm getting is for memory, so I might have to order a replacement set for my like basically brand new set of RAM modules. Anyways, I am going to try to get this race loaded up here and get started. I am like literally cutting it down to the wire to get entered into this race because my computer's restarted on me twice now. Alright, it seems like we're good. I'm not sure what the deal was there. I was having some really strange issues with my Elgato. For some reason it was saying I had HD CP content that it wouldn't stream coming through, which obviously I definitely didn't. Go ahead and switch the webcam on though, actually jump into the race and try to get a little bit of practice in. I do not remember what the button is. That's alright, we'll run windowed mode, whatever. Really not sure where you're supposed to exit pit lane at here without getting penalized either, so just play it safe and wait till we get to the dotted yellow. Striped yellow line, whatever you want to call that.
Green flag, green flag. Here comes your first time lap.
And hopefully the audio level's a little better in this stream. I did tweak them just a little bit. Try to get the game just a little quieter, especially because I was going to be doing oval track, and I knew that a lot of the oval track cars are just exceptionally loud through Elgato for some reason.
Spend one more lap.
Really would have been nice to get a little bit of practice before just jumping right into qualifying, but like I said, I was having some really weird, just like, it wasn't even reboot issues, it was just like shutting itself off while the PC was still on, but like all my USB ports would go off, and then I was just getting the light for the motherboard having a memory module error. So I'm going to have to get a replacement set sent out to me and try swapping and see if that fixes my issue here at all. I actually don't know if I've ever drove street stocks on this track. So this is definitely going to be a little interesting. It should help me out though, actually getting into a race and seeing the lines other people take and how they're driving it. I really wish I remembered the hotkey. I should go back to full screen after you exit out of iRacing. I cannot remember what it is right now. It's gonna drive me nuts too, not being able to go back to full screen this whole race. What can you do though? It's a mistake I had to make just to be able to go back and make sure things were alright and switch around some settings. I'm really interested to see how this race goes. The rookie oval races have been really chaotic for the most part, at least if you don't get towards like the front third of the grid or so, depending on how big of a pack of cars you're racing against. I gotta say, it's so nice. I actually took a couple days off just because I had things going on, and then yesterday all my stuff for my button box came in early, so I was busy all day putting it together and getting the wiring done and testing all that stuff out. Definitely has made life a little bit easier once I started to get like the hang of where the buttons are laid out at, and just kind of like remembering what I assign everything to. Plus I got to kind of like brace it a little bit because I use a really thin sheet or like stamped sheet metal enclosure I had just laying around, and it's just really not the sturdiest the way I have it mounted, but it's not bad because usually I kind of like palm this anyways to go push a button, so it kind of keeps it from flopping around on me. Actually, I've been planning on doing a video on just how I put it together, the parts involved, because all in I only have $17 roughly in it, not including the enclosure, because like I said, I already had that, and I already had all the tools, soldering iron, all that sort of stuff. It was kind of a necessity though to put the like button panel back on my wheel from Thrustmaster, because I didn't want to drill a hole through the center of the hub to run my e-brake wire out. I'm hoping this will work on the Xbox too, and I can assign it so I can actually use my handbrake still, and it'd be kind of nice in some games to have this added on for extra buttons. I'm pretty sure Project Cars 2 will let me do it, but I'm not sure about like WRC8 and Dirt Rally 2.0. Getting close to the start here. I wonder where I ended up qualifying at, because I did absolutely horrible. I only had 2 laps out on the track to get used to the car and track setup, or the car setup on the track I should say. Sorry, I'm still a little bit jumbled here guys from these weird issues I'm having. I'm kind of starting to think that my Elgato might be going out too, because I've been having some really strange things happen with it today. Not really sure what the root of the issue is. I'm definitely going to get a set of replacement RAM modules sent out just so I can swap them in, see if that changes that weird like issue I've been having where I keep getting just shutdowns and like memory issues.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
40-lap race. Still shouldn't be that long of a race though, considering the track we're on. It's not a very long layout whatsoever. So I guess I could talk about what I'm using my button box for here in iRacing. I have my push to talk. This one will take me to the relative page, which we're already on, and the bottom 2 I actually have set for fuel and tires, so it's kind of easy just to get to going into the pits. These are my brake bias, and these would be ABS and traction control, obviously not used in iRacing for the series of cars we're using anyways. Just definitely has made my life easier though. So I'm really hoping with the lack of practice that I had to get ready for this race. In fact, the only real driving I've done today has been drifting on a set of Corsa. I don't accidentally take somebody out sliding out in like the first couple corners. As long as we can get past that, I think we'll be okay. And I'll start to get a little bit more feel of the track, but definitely wish I wouldn't have had these issues so I could have had a little more practice time. Altogether, I would have had like 30 minutes or so of practice if that wouldn't have happened. really my goal for this race is just going to be to get through this as clean as possible. Try not to get caught up in too many accidents. I'm not really worried too much about where I actually finish at.
Get ready, going green. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. Clear outside. Got one inside. Keep it on top. Still there. Clear. Got one inside. Stay right there. Clear to the bottom. Got one inside. Still there. Stay right there. Clear to the bottom. Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside. Go low.
Contact.
Got one outside. Clear. Clear outside. Go low.
Managed to keep from taking too much contact on that, but definitely didn't need him just shoving us over into the wall either. Ooh, a little too low on that one.
Got one inside. Keep it on top. Clear inside. Got one inside. Clear.
Tap to the wall there. I knew I was sliding out a little bit too far. Oh, car's getting a little slippery on me, it feels like.
Got a slow car ahead on the bottom. The car stopped on the bottom.
Oh, that number 3 car we were behind there for a while spun. Saw a little bit of tire smoke as I was coming around the corner there. Somebody must have having a little bit of a slipping issue up there too. A little hard. Or came on a little hard there, I should say.
Car stopped ahead. Car stopped up high. Go low.
Oh,
Car ahead on the bottom.
That must have been a really nasty hit there.
Got one inside. Still there. Clear. Got one inside. Keep it on top. Clear inside.
Oh, I saw that guy coming out a little wide in the pits there. It scared me a little bit. Oh, the rear got a little loose on me on that one. Definitely lost some time on that last corner there. Halfway into the race now. At least we're holding on to our qualifying position. At least I didn't drop back from that. Well, we did for a little bit, but we did make that up and get it back. Ooh, a little bit too much speed, I feel like, on this one. Sure, the tires did not like that too much.
Car stopped up high. Go high.
Jesus. Just drive across the whole track coming back out onto it. That's perfectly fine, right? guess it's a good thing I slowed down as much as I did, just in case somebody was going to be doing something like that, because you never really can be sure what someone's going to do here in iRacing. Laps to go. The leader's actually starting to catch up to me, which I'm honestly not surprised. I'm not that great at oval racing, which also not surprised. I have literally almost no experience in it, besides what little bit I've done here in iRacing.
Stay right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Clear to the bottom.
Try to give him room, and he comes all the way out to basically the wall on me.
Got one inside. Stay high. Clear to the bottom. Inside. Stay high. Still there. Clear.
No sense in getting their way or getting in their way and messing up their race. I was just shedding way too much speed coming into the corner. I need to just lift lightly and not really get on the brakes like I have been, it seems like. At least that's what it seems like they're doing here. Yeah, I can definitely carry a lot more speed like that. Like I said, though, I don't have much experience here in oval racing, so it's honestly kind of nice to get to hang back here behind the people in the pole position and see how they're driving and see what I'm doing wrong. Ooh, starting a little understeer. Oh, he just lost it.
Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Oh, he managed to get it back under control, but he took out the green and black car that was behind us there. Absolutely just destroyed him, it looked like.
Might be going to strike.
I think I was also getting on throttle a little bit too soon there, most of those laps too.
Inside. Keep high. Keep it on top.
Whoa, some contact up there.
Keep it on top. 2 to go. Go low. Keep high. Got one inside. Clear inside.
Barely scraped through that. Didn't leave me like anywhere to go though, so I didn't really have much choice at all except just to kind of dive to the outside and try to make enough room between him and the wall.
Hard stop ahead. White flag next time by a stripe.
Oh ho ho! Absolutely punted him. Well, we did manage to hold on to our qualifying position at the very least.
There's a
Didn't
flag.
really make
It's
her
over.
lose
Bring
any
it on home
positions
and let's
at
get out of
all,
here.
but can't complain with that. Alright, well, it looks like the stream's still going alright for us, which is what I was really worried about. Honestly, I was way more worried about that than I was the actual race. Yeah, everything's looking good on this end, no errors, alright. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we want to move on to next. I gotta say, I really wish these Carb Cup races actually counted, but they don't. I really do enjoy them, but they just literally don't help at all, so it's kind of pointless. Well, it's not really pointless, but at my point in time where I am with my oval racing license, it is kind of just pointless for me to do it. Honestly, I really kind of want to do this because I know it's kind of cliche, but Nordschleife is literally my favorite track to just race on, and I kind of enjoy this car a little bit. I've got to drive it. I don't have much experience really in it. See, looks like we have about 15 minutes to the race, which is not long at all. We will get a little bit of time to practice with this car though and kind of get a feel for how it is over here. Wonder why this is showing as a playback error. Whatever, it's working over here on my phone, so I know the stream's actually coming through. That's all that's really important right now. Forgot I actually remembered to bring a drink with me this time. Usually I get up here and realize like halfway into starting the stream I have nothing to drink, and then I'm just screwed to the end, or unless I take a long enough break to actually go grab something. I do gotta say the one downside to racing Nordschleife in any racing game is the load time. It takes so long to load this map, or track I guess I should say. In basically every sim I've tried. Older games it didn't seem nearly as bad because they were using really basic textures and the shaders were really basic, all the models were pretty simple. But as things have progressed so far, Nordschleife is pretty insane when it comes to load times. Especially on like online multiplayer racing. I gotta say, I'm honestly surprised my computer hasn't ran into that memory issue again. I'm kind of wondering if it isn't my Elgato is failing on me and it's causing some weird issue, because Sometimes even like a bad HDMI or DisplayPort cable can cause the computer to not even be able to post. So it could definitely be some weird just electrical gremlin like that that's causing issues with other things. That is also why I do want to go ahead and get the memory model or modules sent to me to test out for replacement and see how things are working with those. And I really need to adjust this cockpit view. This is way too high up in this car. Go right about there. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. That should be good. So while I do have pretty good knowledge of the circuit, I'm still kind of like trying to get used to iRacing's version. I didn't know if we had a pit line to follow there. Just wanted to be safe so I wouldn't get a black flag for that. But yeah, I'm still trying to learn iRacing's version of it and just like how aggressive you can be with the curves, especially in a car like this that is super low to the ground. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to be extremely cautious of basically all of the curves here. Plus, I'm still trying to get used to this car's like really quick steering ratio and just the way the brakes are in it, because it does have very aggressive brakes. They're very strong, it seems like. And the car also has a ton of grip, but it is, I believe it's mid-engine. Ooh, a little wide there. And that's what I was talking about learning iRacing's version of Nordschleife. Whoa. That was weird. Not really sure. Oh, I bet it just like resets your car wherever you're at on the track here because it's such a large track layout. That's interesting. I didn't know it could do that. But yeah, some of the crusts and turns are just completely different here, so I've definitely been having to relearn everything. Although my track knowledge has definitely helped out and made it a lot easier. I gotta say, I'm really torn too about whether I like Race Room's version of Nordschleife or iRacing's more, because Race Room's version is just absolutely incredible. The force feedback on the circuit alone is just astounding, especially in like the Carrera Classic Cup car or whatever it's called, I can't remember now. But it's the old air-cooled Porsche 911. That car is just insanely fun to drive around there. It almost seems like it's just made for it. Say the floor class is quite a bit different than most of the sims I'm used to here in iRacing, which I don't think it's wrong. They just definitely took a different approach than most sims do to how it's laid out on the track. Well, not really the layout, but just like the elevation changes. I believe this is only a 4-speed. Nope, 5-speed. I'm gonna say we're about to find out here real quick once I go try to shift the 5th. Wonder how well this can take this corner. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh. Just about overdrove the corner. Ooh, almost a little too far out to the right. The force feedback is extremely strong in this car. A little wide. Just trying to see exactly how much speed this thing could pull through there. Oh! Curb unsettled me. It's totally my fault, but yeah, the curb really tossed me around there. I know in the description I said this was supposed to mainly be an oval racing focus stream, but I do love, wow, this is a lot different through here. I do love this track a lot, and I've really enjoyed this car a little bit. I got to drive it, like I said, so I really wanted to try to do like an actual proper race here. Let's see how I do. Should be able to stay. Nope. Did not like me staying in third. Should have went second. Thought it'd be okay, so I wouldn't have to downshift there, but the rear of the car just wanted to come around because of it, I feel like. Definitely don't feel like it was too much speed or anything. Oh! Wow, this car gets really jumpy here. That is like one of the only times I have ever wiped out in that section.
You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it.
Great. Yeah, that's like one of the only times I have ever wiped out right there. That's insane. Line was completely off there, but I was carrying a little more speed than I was comfortable with in this car through there, and I really didn't want a chance spinning out again. If you guys are wondering what I keep doing looking down to my left there, I'm just checking my phone to make sure the stream's still going and live and everything. Like I said, I've been having some really weird issues, even with just Elgato in general and streaming, so I've just been really trying to be cautious and pay attention and make sure I'm not running into issues, and basically just talking to myself for an extended period of time because the stream dies and I don't realize it. Oh, that curve is really nasty in this car. I really didn't intend to get quite that close to it, but I'm kind of glad I did now, just so I know how badly this car actually reacts to most of the curbs. Should have just stayed in fourth. This car just does not have the power coming up the hill right here. Might have over-revved just a little bit there on that downshift, but I was trying to be a little bit cautious with what it was doing to me there a little bit earlier. When the rear end came around on us. Oh, I'm kind of surprised this thing actually sits down here in the lower part of the carousel at all. It's a little twitchy down there, does not really like it. Normally lower car is really finicky about going into the bottom of the carousel. I have to keep reminding myself this thing is tiny and super light, and I really should just be avoiding curves at all costs. Soon as I say it.
You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it.
Hello? It's not working. What is going on? There it goes. Yeah, I have no idea what that was about. That was really weird. Let's see, what time is it? I was gonna say, this race should be starting very soon. We got about 5 minutes here. Mouse out of my way. Okay, so we've learned that curbs basically mean absolute death in this car, and you do not want to get anywhere remotely near them or even look at them the wrong way. Those little mellow curbs, those are perfectly fine, but most of the curbing around here is going to be a big no-no for these things, at least without a lot of tweaking to the setup, which I'm not the best at tuning this style of car, so I really don't want to mess with the baseline too much. Really don't need to lift in this thing at all through here either. This thing is super grippy around here. That got a little sketchy feeling right there. Still could have done much better through there, but we managed to get through fairly clean and in one piece. I'm just really nervous about getting this thing anywhere remotely near these curbs, so I'm really driving very conservatively, especially for me around this track. Normally I push things way too hard around here and end up spinning. Oh, I didn't go in the second again. Same corner, too. As soon as I started to come down the hill, I knew I was spinning. We got somebody coming kind of fast. They're still about 16 seconds behind, so we got time. Really cautious about getting on throttle coming out of there because I knew I was up on that curve a good ways. Say we don't want to get anywhere near that curve again. It was really sketchy the first time. I don't want to chance it. Oh wow, you can just take that flat out, I think. That was a really scary corner in a lot of sims, though. In real life, I've heard it is terrifying as well. Let's go ahead and try sticking with the top of the carousel this time. Oh, I think I might have got a tire down on the bottom. Either that or it's just that rough on the top. I actually have not drove up there yet here in iRacing, so could very well be it's just super rough up on the top in here, or on here. This thing comes up on limiters so abruptly, it's really hard to tell when you're just about there. This section really is sketchy for me with how nasty these curbs are in this car, because normally I use them to get through there as fast as possible, but oh, little wide, you really don't want to, I don't feel like, with this thing. Oh wow, the car got really light there. Hey, we actually made it to the second carousel this time. I have a feeling this straight is going to feel like it just takes forever in this car. I don't feel like it's got very much top speed at all. As a matter of fact, while we're here on the straight, I'm going to take a quick hit off my vape. Get a quick nicotine fix in before our race gets ready to start. Actually, should the race be like starting about now? Yep. Oh, I missed qualifying and everything, I think. I didn't even see that down there. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if there was even qualifying or anything for this race, because I never saw anything pop up, and I've never had it not pop up in iRacing tell me. Gotta say, I'm a little nervous about how this race is going to go with the little practice I actually got in this car and with however other many people end up being in this race. Pretty sure I saw at like one point it said there was like 15 people in it or so, I want to say. Honestly, I'm hoping for a decent grid of cars, like size-wise and also driving skill-wise, just because I want to have like a decent actual go on this track my first time racing it here in iRacing. I kind of don't want it to get run for me and just get destroyed like it definitely could go. Also, guys, this is probably going to be the last race we do for the stream for tonight. My phone, which I'm using to monitor the stream, is just about to die, and with the issues I was having tonight with my PC and trying to get things working and just the weird stuff that's been going on, I'm kind of just like wanting to go ahead and just end the stream a little bit early. Oh, I should have stayed in third for this. Ooh. Like I was saying, it is really hard to tell when you're actually about to hit limiter in this car. It's so abrupt. A lot of times if I shift before I actually manage to hit it, I feel like I'm shifting really early, which in reality I'm probably not. In this car. Okay, so we get to start out in 7th. Was not expecting that. I wonder if that went off like our best lap or our best lap around there, or what that's actually based off of. So we got 3 laps here, so we're looking at roughly a 23, well, yeah, probably about a 23-minute race, I want to say.
Green flag, green flag. Got a car on the left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
They were fairly slow through that section, I feel like. At least, I feel like you can carry a lot more speed. I definitely did, and I did not, well, I did kind of almost hit him there, and I missed third. I don't want to go into 5th because I know we're just going to need to come down to the 4th right here.
side. Clear. Left side. Car on your right. Clear.
I do not know what he thought he was trying to do there. That is the worst place just about to try to pass on this track. Hopefully I don't get too much against my safety rating over that. I was doing my best to keep him off of me, but he was just coming in real hot. Especially for the corner we were in. There is no way you should be trying to pass somebody at that kind of speed through there. Oh, I did it again. Let's let this guy get through.
Got a car on the left.
Well, at least I was not the only one to manage to spin that corner. And I did manage to stay out of everyone's way, which also a really good thing. Oh, just about lost it there. I don't know why I keep missing third gear like that in this thing.
Go to the top.
I didn't even think about it at the beginning of the race, but I wonder how much fuel these things have to actually get through this race in. I'm wondering if they actually are going to have enough to survive all 3 laps, because this is a very long circuit. You see he dropped way back on that corner there. Like I was saying, it is a really scary corner to take just flat out. But this car can easily do it, which is honestly really insane.
Got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right.
That third gear, the Miata's the same way for me. I don't know what it is.
Car stopped on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Go to the top. car ahead.
Glad I got off throttle when I did, because if I wouldn't have, that would have went really badly for us.
Right side. 2 laps to go. Stay right there. Still there. Still there.
Kind of curious to see what he does as we come up here over to this hill and we get into this corner.
Still there. Stay on the left. Clear to the right. Got a slow car on the right. Got a slow car on the right.
See if we can avoid spinning out in that same corner this lap. Oh, that got a little sketchy. My shifting into third is just ridiculously sloppy in this thing. Oh no, we're going around.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Steering is definitely damaged now.
Stay right there.
Oh
Clear
yeah.
on the left.
This car is not happy now. We're definitely going to have to go into the pits after this lap. In fact, it is probably going to be fairly treacherous to get the car through this lap with how it is right now.
Right side. Clear.
I knew I was coming in too hot on that corner too. This thing has got a ton of grip. But you also got to be really careful about how much you load it with like lateral loads. Man, this thing is just giving me so much trouble with third gear. This thing is fighting me so much right now with the steering damage how it is. I don't have too much trouble finding the pits here either. Hopefully that the layout's the same as it is and all the other sims I've drove Nordschleife on, but it's hard to say if those were accurate or if this is going to be different and more accurate than what it is in real life or not. So I guess we'll just have to see here. I actually remembered second this time.
We got a slow car on the left. Car stopped on the left. Car on your right, clear to the right.
Yeah, this steering damage is really killing me.
Car stopped ahead, car stopped ahead, car stopped ahead. We got a slow car on the left. Go to the bottom.
I guess the steering damage isn't really that bad. It does cause it to do some like random drifting towards the left-hand side, though I've noticed. Besides that, it's not too horrible. It does feel like it's a little bit off when I'm turning in, but that could have to do with the damaged aero too, because this car does rely quite a bit on the aerodynamics. Almost shifted into fifth instead of third on that one. Should not check my phone to check on the stream in the middle of driving on Nordschleife, but for sure that is a bad idea, just like me carrying that much speed through there was. See if we can't get on track and out of the way.
Left side. Clear. Go to the bottom.
Oh, I thought for sure I was just going to plow right into him. Just barely managed to get it slowed down and give him enough time to spin out of our way there. Oh, this car is not happy. Suspension is definitely taking a beating. That was
White
a little
flag
sketchy.
next time by a stripe.
That bump like that, or that curve like that, really threw me around. Alright, so we've got to look for the pits on our way in this time. Definitely got to get this damage sorted out.
Got a car on the left. Clear.
While we're in there, we're just going to go ahead and take some tires and fuel on me as well, just because I don't know how lower they actually are. I'm sure they've definitely taken a little bit of damage. Or wear, I should say, not damage. And I'm sure we burned through a decent amount of fuel heading around here. Like I said, this is a very long circuit. I'm not really sure how much fuel these cars carry and how quickly they run through their fuel stores, so may as well just do it. Better be safe than sorry, especially with only one lap left. This should be our pit. Yep. Okay, so it is the same as every other sim. I was kind of worried there because you just really can't be too sure. Boom, 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 boom. That was kind of funny with the pit limiter on there. It kind of sounded like an old Volkswagen breaking down or something. My phone officially died on me. I have no idea if the screen's still working or not. Hopefully it is. Well, overall, for my first race here in this car, we didn't do absolutely horrible. We definitely could have done much better, but we could have done a tremendous amount worse as well.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I forgot to reassign my tear-off visor button here to my button pad on the wheel so I could actually be able to tear it off and see. And as I say that, it cleared up. I wonder if the game is automatically doing it for me, honestly. My best on this last lap to actually put a nice clean lap down, so might not talk too much, just really would like to at least get one good lap down here in Nordschleife on the stream. I think I blew the engine just about on that. I was riding the limiter too much. Hopefully it'll last to the end of the race at least. I do not want to have to drop out on the last lap like this. I really should have set my tablet up to use as my sim dash panel for this, just because I know this car is a little easy to find limiter on, and there's no real display that I can see anyways. Car's running so bad I almost didn't realize I was still in fourth gear coming into that corner there. Oh man, if we can limp it through to the finish line, I'm honestly going to be a little bit surprised with this thing. Come on, baby. We can do it. We might do it at 70 miles an hour, but we'll get there. Oh no, it's going to be so bad once we get to the hill. It is cutting up so bad on me. Just leaving a monster. Oh, managed to get out of his way. As I was going to say, just leaving a massive trail of black smoke behind me. Well, may as well just Sunday cruise my way there, because that's about all we're going to be able to do with the car running like this. It's kind of unfortunate, too, that I can't see what's coming up behind me, really, until it gets fairly close now. So I'm going to have a much harder time trying to avoid people and stay out of the way. Whoa! Wow, the rear end is getting real sloppy on me here right now. I got stuck on
You've been
the
disqualified
curb.
for too many incident points.
Yeah, I'm not surprised after that. So close to the end, too. What can you do? With how much damage the car had there, I honestly just don't think I was going to make it to the end or the finish anyways. It's a shame, too. We were doing pretty decent there at the beginning. Same here, I ended up blowing the motor and spun out into the wall.